Hi, welcome to watching our video here. I'm Sonya Nagy and this is Alain Barbera and we are soulform.com. It's particularly me. I am the lead there and Alain is my foundation into that lead. He is the mountain, if you will, that solid rock that I lean on when I need to support me in delivering all that I do. He does a lot of the same practices and techniques as I do, and he is in all of the classes that I offer. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you to Alain, and thank you for being here, and thank you for joining into soulform.com the way you do, and thank you for being my life partner that we're here in the middle of a campground because we live in a beautiful RV. I'll give you a quick little shot there. You can capture that. And we're making this video from our campsite here in the on the Florida-Georgia border. And we want to share with you a little bit about what we do. And we'd like to invite you, if it's appropriate for you, to work forward with us. So, Alon, one of the things that we both do are soul language ID and soul language practitioners. So, share what is the benefit somebody would get out of having their soul languages?
Well, this is a very wonderful question. For me, the advantage is mainly is know who you are and who I am in particular, because I'm part of a system. For ages, the question is where I come from, where I'm going, and what I'm here for. This is a question the soul language basically don't really answer at one point, because you always ask the question regardless. But it gives you a clear picture of why you do what you're doing, how you do it, and then where you go from there. That is the question. Are you just gonna open up and follow that beautiful being into you? That's all. Then you are really, or you are going to ignore it and keep going to look for something. What is nothing to look for, by the way? It's always on the front of you.
Yeah, so one of the first things that somebody realizes when they have their soul language ID session is they accept who they are at a deeper level of not only self-acceptance, but soul acceptance, and having a embodiment of their soul and really being able to have that tangible dialogue with their soul and that soul's expression. And in the ID session and in the PDF that comes along with the ID session, you would receive how you consciously experience life, how you experience life with grace and ease and flow, or how you unconsciously experience it life, how you create struggles for yourself. This is the unconsciousness. And we get three soul languages: our soul's quest, the axiom of quest, our soul's big why we're here, our driving force that will be consistent in just about everything we do in our life, and how we're doing that consciously or unconsciously. And Alon, you're a significator. So significator helps people to see significance and can turn on, flip that switch into the significance, help them really step into the knowingness of their purpose. And I'm a peacemaker, so I'm the one that carries peace with me everywhere I go. Even when I don't feel peace, people around me feel peace because it is so core to my nature. I have done so much soul embodiment work. Peace goes everywhere I go, and I can help people to discover that peace center within them and to expand that, as well as our second soul language that we have is our axiom of translation. So that is how we fulfill those quests. So I am a teacher of integrity, and teacher of integrity at the soul level is all of everything that integrity means at the 3D human level. You know, do what you're going to do, show up on time, integrity, having that wholeness into your word. But really, integrity is at the soul level is that unconditional love for yourself, for your self-expression, for who you are all the time into this world and beyond. And Alon, your axiom of translation is?
Wonderful.
the wanderer. So
This is a nice one. I feel home everywhere I go. On any ethnic group, I'm talking to stranger with no problem and I'm friend with them immediately because as a wanderer, I belong to one race only and I wander through the world to find the question probably. Really what I do is to figure it out who I am in the old system. As a wanderer, I always wander somewhere and been home and it was like where I belong. Well, I know where I belong today. I belong everywhere I go. This is peaceful, isn't it?
beautiful, beautiful. And then our third soul language is our soul language tone. And this is our soulful personality. And so this is the soul's expression and how we work our soul's tone with our axiom of translation. So my soul's tone is the passage inventor. So I help people, I help myself, first of all, to not only find, but to actually invent passageways into whatever it is that I choose. And how do I do that is through my connection with my soul, with divine, and with the entire universe. I connect into that and ask, how is it so? And between my teacher of integrity and my passage inventor, they come together and always driving forward for the peace and wholeness and finding that way. So I am really good at going into myself as well as going into others, my clients, and helping them to find their soul's truth and to bring it out into a soulful expression so that they can find the richness and the satisfaction and the wholeness of themselves, as well as bring their soul's expression into the world to share more with the world. And Alain, your tone is?
Well, I'm stubborn. This is the part of me that I have constantly lived with. That's mean I don't know if I'll do it or not. It's just me. So all my life I was wondering what I'm doing on this world. I am totally against any kind of people who tell me what to do. Every kind of organization will pretend to be my boss. And when you ask me to do something, I'm questioning immediately what is your motive. As a sovereign, I have no master. But is the reverse is true too. As a sovereign, I look at you as also being a sovereign. I don't look at you as being under me or any quad, I will say for just the word itself as sovereign, we imply it. It's not true. Sovereign is a state of mind and not a word that we use for control. When I look at you in your eyes, I look at the soul, the human being you are. And for me, you are as sovereign as I am. Why do you obey to any kind of word you hear left and right? Ask question. Wonder why somebody give you his authority because he don't have none over you. So I really have a lot of problem all my life to try to figure out why I was acting like this. It was like almost be antisocial. But I guarantee you, when you talk with me, in far away from being antisocial, I am your best friend. I am so loyal, I will get hurt for you. Until you walk under my sneakers, of course. Then you will understand what sovereign means. But the point is, I do not judge people as being right or wrong until they show me who they are. They are a beautiful soul like mine. So it's the best part of me, really. And then to my silence, when I go somewhere, people always ask who I am. Well, I am only the reflection of what they see themselves. That is also another part of me is I will react the way you treat me. I will think of you the way you think of me because I am just part of you. I am not different. I'm just sovereign. And I love it. I love it very much.
Thank you. So also, Alain, we have our sacred partnership soul language ID session between the two of us. So that is that core energy that gets created when the two of us come together. And this is the energy that really leads forward into soul formed. First, me being the lead, but he is also in all of the classes too. More of my backup, if you will, again, that foundational energy that really holds space for me to be all of me. And not that I couldn't be all of me on my own, he just amplifies me in that way. And when we come together, we create an energy, which is our soul language of our sacred partnership. And that is the negotiator, the teacher, and the guardian. So those three words, I think you're pretty clear at the definition of what those are. So in what that means in our relationship is that we are always guarding each other's lessons into our highest good. Now, if we were in our unconscious state, we could condemn each other and put each other down. We could negotiate at a tit for tat level, at that level of tearing each other apart. By the lessons and the wrongs that we may have done. They're almost broke.
Okay.
We don't go down that road, as you can see. We choose to support each other with guardian energy, and guardian is always going to be there to guard those lessons into those highest possibilities. And we have our struggles. We are a normal couple in the sense that not every moment is everything in its most beautiful state. We still have our challenge, and we quickly move through the challenge. It's the lesson, and create that space for each other to have that higher expression continually. And this is what leads forward into our classes. So we're going to cut this video for now, and we will make another video telling you about Adventure to Your Self-Mastery, which are the classes that I'm alluding to. The Soul Language ID sessions are a one-on-one session with either myself or with Alain. And just a quick into how we identify those languages. It is very pure in its nature. So with our client's permission, hopefully with your permission if you'd like, we will make a connection from your soul to our body, and we get a full body response into a list of numbers that equate to the 107 soul languages. So again, we each get 3 of those 107, and with your permission, we can identify those, and either I can do a soul language ID session or Alain can do a soul language ID session where we meet on Zoom. We go through that hour to 2 hour session, revealing those languages, opening up the dialogue, working on challenges or goals, whichever one you would choose, and helping you to begin that conscious dialogue with your soul. And then afterwards, you get the recording as well as the PDF to go along with that. And you can find more information at soulformed.com. That's SOULFORMED.com. And it's a soul language ID session. Thanks, and we hope to communicate with you if it's appropriate for you to do so. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.